Test, 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 test. Okay, there we go. What up, y'all? Welcome back, finally, to the Keisha Tower Show. Took a long break. Was previously the Kentucky Mama podcast. I no longer want to be the Kentucky Mama. I want to be me. So here I am. And we'll see how this goes. So, I've been wanting to revamp the podcast for a long time, and I wasn't really sure what I wanted to talk about, where to start. I knew, so I had 85 episodes previously, and I had guests on each episode, and I thoroughly enjoyed meeting everyone. Made good connections that I actually still talk with several of the people. But I really want to do this solo this time. Also, I was coming out with an episode, every week for 85 weeks essentially. I might have missed a week here or there. This time I'm gonna do seasons. So I have a really long season 1. And then season 2 will start now. And I'm gonna have 10 episodes. Could be, probably the majority will be shorter. And all episodes are already recorded by the time this comes out, so we'll see how it goes. So I'm excited to talk again. This was definitely therapy for me. And I need that in my life again. So, when I stopped before, I stopped in August of 2021. I had just opened the gym a couple of months prior to that. So if you're new to this, I have a CrossFit gym where I live at in Louisville, Kentucky, Shepherdsville, Kentucky. And I also have a full-time job. So between the both of those, it just requires a lot of energy. And while I thoroughly enjoyed the Kentucky Mama podcast, I just knew that I needed to take a break. It wasn't really fun anymore. It wasn't really serving its purpose anymore. It felt like more work than fun. So I'm trying to make it easy because God knows that I need easy ass things in my life right now. And again, we'll get into lots of topics, lots of cool topics I hope that you all will resonate with and enjoy as well. What else? I hope you're not fooled by my catfish picture. So I'm doing YouTube this time too. Hi, YouTubers. I just tried, I don't have anything glamorous, right? Like, I'm in my bedroom right now, all my shit's set up on a fucking TV stand, nothing on the walls. I'm okay with that. I'll let this be my safe space for now, for sure. So, I don't know, things that I want to talk about. I don't know. I want to talk about my sobriety journey. I don't know how in detail I want to go into it, but I definitely want to talk about the separation and divorce that is pending for my husband and I. Just want to set clear boundaries that I will never speak ill of him. Because he gave me 20 years of his life and 3 kids. And without him, none of that's possible. This is all very new and fresh. But I feel it's important to talk about, especially my experience. But again, I'm not ever going to badmouth him. It's just not worth it. We have 3 kids and nothing overtly traumatic happened. So I'm just finding myself in unknown territory. And it is enlightening and exciting and isolating and frustrating and so many more things. And I just feel it's important to share. I feel like I'm definitely missing a outwardly vulnerable piece in my life right now. And I want to be that, and I want to do that because I know it's going to help me. I'm all for helping other people, but right now, I am definitely in need of speaking my truth and being heard and being seen in a way that I maybe did not know how to communicate before. So, fuck. Here we are. First episode, heavy as fuck. Like, did not mean to do that, but that's just my life right now. So, what else? If you're new, I have 3 kids. They're all fucking crazy ass girls whom I love very much and will not replace with anything. I have a great support system around me. I have a lot of trauma, emotional and mental, in my life that I am past, present, future healing. I have healed some. I am currently healing, and I am sure there will be more in the future. Something that has really come up a lot in the separation with my husband is, you think you're healed from a past experience, and that repressed trauma just comes up and is like, hi, you still have a lesson to learn, or you still have not dealt with me. And that has been interesting, for sure. I am back in therapy, so I know there was one episode before that I was on talking about how I was finished with therapy forever because I have healed. Hallelujah, amen. I was fucking healed. And here the fuck we are. Fucking healing and trying to heal again. So yeah, it is, again, just this unknown and uncomfortability is like fucking hard and weird and fucking frustrating, and I don't know. I feel like several people around me are also going through this. Again, I've been wanting to have this outlet again for a while, so I'm happy that I've restarted this again. Hopefully I don't drag my feet. I'm just tell you the date right now. Today's June 1st that this episode was recorded. And I hope like fuck that I have all 10 episodes recorded by the end of June. That's my goal. I'm speaking it into existence right now. So, I recorded this air quotes, for those of you that can't see on YouTube. I recorded my first episode for the relaunch of the Keisha Tower Show in November of last year. And I believe that the universe knew I had some more shit that was about to happen. So also, for those of you that don't know, I'm basically a witch. So I enjoy spiritual shit. I enjoy tarot. I enjoy Reiki healing. I enjoy astrology, human design, shit that just fucking makes me feel validated in who I am or confirms behaviors. I love the Enneagram 8 for all my boss bitches out there. So yeah, I love learning about myself in that way. And like I said, it makes me feel validated and heard and seen when I'm just like, oh, that's why I'm acting like an asshole today. Or, oh, that makes sense. Like, you know. One thing I'm struggling with right now in general is with this brand new life of mine of being sober from alcohol and soon no longer having a husband. I don't know how to have fun at all. So I'm hoping this sparks some joy for me. Again, I was gonna say keep it light, but literally none of these episodes are probably gonna be light. I want it to be therapeutic and healing and looking for connection for sure, you know, in a very platonic way. I loved connecting with everyone before, like people that would reach out that would be like, oh my God, like thank you for having this person on, or just thank you for saying this. And let's, like, to be clear, like to be very fucking clear, I would have like one person every month. Like it wasn't like I was fucking having millions of people, but like just to have that one person, it really validated my experience, and it just validated like, okay, other people are going through shit too. Like, so if you can like touch, again, just even one person, even if it's not once a year, like, I don't know, it's just, I feel like, you know, back to the having fun piece, I literally, when I tell you I don't know how to have fun, I fucking don't know how to have fun. So that's interesting, and fucking stupid all at the same time. You know, I'm not, even as early as a year ago, I am not the same person I was a year ago. 1 year ago, June 1st, 2022, I was probably by a pool, drinking myself fucking drunk. Not watching my kids. Rolling into work the next day really fucking hungover. Having anxiety and brain fog. And then, put that shit on repeat. You know, and I'll go into the drinking piece a lot later because it's something that's really important to me, but to talk about at least. Yeah, the having fun piece, and also not surrounding myself with shame or guilt. If I do decide to have fun, like, okay, bitch, you are having fun. Okay, so now let's self-sabotage, and now you're not going to have fun anymore. Like, it's just a very interesting paradigm that I have found myself in this past year. And I have made more life changes in this past year than I probably have my whole life. But I feel like it's necessary in this moment to make the changes that I've made, to be the person I want to be, to show up in the best way that I can for my higher self, to love myself above everything else, be happy for myself above everything else. Because if I don't love myself or care for myself, what's that going to do to my kids? You know, I have to put myself first, and I know that. And in a 35 years of not doing that, it is very hard. But we getting there. We working on it. So I just show up for myself every day and hope that my kids notice, and you know, I've said it before a lot of times on other podcast episodes. I don't re-listen to old podcast episodes because, you know, you're in that, oh my God, I really hate my voice. And yes, I do. But like when you record a podcast episode and then you edit it and you like beat it to death, right? It's just one of those things where it's just like, I don't want to fucking listen to it again. There's one, maybe probably more than one, where, you know, you as a parent, agree or disagree, your job on this earth is not to make your kids happy. To make your kids have a safe environment. And so what does that mean? Like, does that mean you can't do stuff? Like, it doesn't mean you can't fucking do stuff for them, but like, your goal on this earth is not to make your kids happy. And I think probably in the society that we live in, we are so hell-bent on having the happiest kid, or not making, you know, or not having them go through an uncomfortable situation, or we think if we shield them from the uncomfortable situations, like, that won't ever happen. And I like challenge every one of you to be like, think about a moment in your, like, you've never had it 100% perfect, and guess your kids aren't either. Like, so my main goal outside of being there for myself is to provide a safe environment for my kids. And especially now, like, they are very aware of the separation, the pending divorce, and it is hard, but we gonna get there. So there for myself first, there for my kids. In this moment, I am very energetically depleted. Again, just gym, full-time job, kids, me. Fun fact about me, I isolate, so I have not done anything in about 3 months, because that's what I do. When I struggle, I fucking isolate and hide myself away from the world. So, that's fun. I highly don't recommend it, but here we are. So, yeah, let's see where the fuck this podcast goes this season. You know, I am not going to talk about surface level bullshit, because it's not who I am. And I don't do surface level, and I don't do small talk. So I'm going to dive deep. Maybe it's for 10 minutes. Maybe it's for 40 minutes. I think it really just depends on the topic and how deep I'm into it and how deep I want to go and how passionate I am. So yeah. Like, end with something happy. Fuck. I look strong. That was real fucking dumb. But yeah, I did the fucking flexing at YouTube. So that's what I got going for me right now. I look strong. I'm eating good. I feel good. Getting to a place of self-love, self-acceptance. We gonna do it, because it's not that I don't have a choice either, right? Because you always have a choice. You can be like, fuck this. I don't feel like fucking doing this. I don't feel like loving myself. I don't feel like doing this bullshit. I'd prefer to stay under a rock and not deal with any of my shit. And that's fine. You were perfectly allowed to do that. It's just not for me. I want to deal with my shit to be a more present person. I want to have the right coping mechanisms to deal with shit the way that it needs to be dealt with, and that also I can help pass along to my kids to deal with their shit, because they're gonna have shit. So we all do, in some form, capacity, anything like that. So yeah, I thought I was busy before when I did this podcast. I'm like fucking double busy now. So yeah, I'm not really sure what I'm thinking. I just know that I'm feeling a strong pull to do this. So here the fuck we are. All right, 20 minutes in. It's a good stop, right? So hope you enjoyed this very all over the place episode. I promise they're not always like this, just the intro episode. And they will always be this heavy. It's just who I am. So, all right. Enjoy your week. Peace out, Holmes. God, I'm so lame. Ugh, Keish, this is terrible.